Wait, let me help share the screen back. Oh wait, can anyone help me because I can't share my screen because my
Let
device.
me help. Let me help.
Okay,
Let me help. Oh,
okay,
Andy's
thank
back.
you.
Okay. Okay. Let me delegate to Phoebe. Yeah, with this more stable connections. So Phoebe, please help us to share the screen. Katini, you can turn down your screen share. Yeah.
Yep, please proceed.
Um, it's black in my screen.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, something is wrong then. Very weird.
No, no, no. It's okay.
Oh no,
No, it's
yeah,
okay.
yeah, no. Now we can see it.
Okay.
Okay, please proceed, Mrs. Chair.
Okay. Wait. Okay. Oh, okay. So for the referral campaign, we agreed to have paid ads for partners to give referrals, and then as a token of our appreciation, we can also give, as mentioned by Katendi, and also provide other services like cleaning and from our C-Talk partners.
Yep.
Does anyone else want to add any opinions, or we can move on to the next topic? Okay, because I feel like it's all clear from us, so we can move on to the next topic from Om Rafiq, which is the CSR from Bukit Vista partner to other partner. How can we run a donation event with our partner? Okay. Um, Om Rafiq is not here, so but based from my understanding, previously I received this task delegation on my trial program, and the donation event is some sort of like we gather some sort of money to donate to our partners are that doesn't have like that much income, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe from Kak Ros, do you have any insights about this?
I think I didn't have Bukit Vista partner to other partner. I don't know, maybe other partners is like other property management. Yeah, I don't know about it, Felisa.
Okay, Kak Tendi, do you know? Is Kak Tendi? Because we only have like there's only yeah. Okay, okay, Kak Rizal.
Okay, I believe the context of this topic, I believe it's come from Om Rafiq. So Om Rafiq have idea to basically inspire, delight the other partners from our partners. So, for example, like the partners that have apa namanya low income or yeah basically low revenue in their property. So from our other partners is gathering like money or sembako or food something like that to basically we are the wadah or we are the vendors and we gather the goods or the money and give it to the partners that need help. So yeah, basically that's the context of our last discussion with Mas Nandi, Lilis, and also Om Rafiq. So yeah, from my side is I think this is pretty good idea to basically inspire, delight our current partners from our partners also, and Yeah, for the how we can run a donation, yeah, basically we need to from my side, yeah, we need to do research or do observe is this how many partners that need this program basically, like and also how many partners that willing to give their wealth to the another partner. So yeah, I think that's from my side. Back to you, Felicia.
Okay, thank you, Kak Rizal. Yes, I understand the concept and I agree with what you just said, but I'm not sure how like we're going to implement it. So does anyone have any ideas to bring to the floor regarding this donation event?
Yeah, me maybe it is a bit difficult, yeah, because for example, like we the pandemic affects everyone, and
Yes.
what's the level of our legacy or and what's the strength of our community to like want to help other partner? That would be answered mostly by Karafik and Katendi, maybe, who understand the partner well. Like how willing are they to like donate in that sense? Yeah,
Yeah.
Katendi raised his hand, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, Katendi, please.
Okay, thank you, Felicia. Yeah, this is still come up from the Rafik idea. Maybe can you guys hear me now?
Yes, yes.
Oh yeah. So okay. This is basically this idea is come up from Rafik when we are discuss about the referral campaign. Actually, for the things that we want to help the other partner is not only the what's called the sembako like that. It can be something that can help their property as well like that, because for example like currently most of the partner for example is uh, there are several costs on the maintenance or manage the villa, right, or something. Maybe we can gather the partner first. We can gather the partner first, and then let's see the insight from the partner what they think about this kind, because currently we have two kind of partner, two kind condition of the partner that have a booking, good booking, and then the partner that doesn't have booking like that. So I think we can gather, and then we can ask the insight from the partner what they willing to help, how they can help the other partner like that. So I think because if we just discuss internally, we don't know what the other partner think, right? So it will be like just like assumption, mostly like assumption. So I would like, because on this Sunday actually we want to get to make the CSS community sharing session. So actually this is will be one of the topic to partner, also the on the job training also the will be the topic. So we will come up with the two topic with the partner. I had invite Pak Chris lot 6 as well, and then some of the partner that actually have most book what's called booking like last month and then this month. And then actually what I want to talk about that, so because they have the booking and then they have the revenue, so how they can help the other partner with that the no booking like that. So yeah, that's from me, Felicia.
Okay, thank you, Kak Tendi. So basically for this conclusion, you will ask the partners first, yeah, during the CSS this Sunday.
Yes, Felicia.
Okay. Okay, then that's the conclusion. But I'd like to hear Mr. Jing's opinion, if I may.
Okay, this one's actually fairly interesting. So the idea of helping partners out with donations, I think I have a few thoughts on that. Let's look at thinking about what are the needs of a particular partner. I think one of the things I'd like to draw from is maybe what Ross did in some of the community sharing sessions. I think Ross, what was that called? The one where you got the survey from all the different partners to talk together.
Community sharing sessions, GSS.
Okay. So the first thing I would do is to structure what are the potential needs of partners. One of the things I think that Ross discovered in that was by putting partners together and having them have the ability to discuss their common issues and be able to sort of vent and create a space, a forum for discussion really helped out with the morale and with understanding some of the uncertainty. So I think that's one level of donation that that we can go into, right? Which is how can we connect those that want to share not maybe just money, but maybe advice, support, guidance with other people. Tendy's right. We shouldn't assume too much about like what the partners want or don't want to do. I think we should actually go and approach, and also we can create situations where sharing becomes normal. So I think we can just run in our scope and think about what are the partner needs. Some of the needs are financial, but some of the needs are psychological, and some of the needs might actually be more guidance related too. So really think about all the different types of needs that a partner can actually experience and other partners can actually then fulfill, right? So there's that aspect of community networking. The second part is if we are going to go, I think, and go into financial donations, I think we need to think about, do partners donate to other partners? Does that actually make any sense? Or should the government donate to partners, right? And should we lobby and collectively ask for, when I think about it, it's actually very unfair what's been happening in Indonesia. The government has essentially closed down people's businesses, but they have not necessarily been giving any sort of support to businesses that have been affected, and subsequently to the people that have lost jobs and their economic circumstances have shifted due to that. So this can actually be kind of an interesting political, and it could be maybe a PR angle where we, if you get enough people together, maybe you can lobby for support. We do actually have made contact with the Minister of Tourism. We do have this gigantic body of people who have been essentially suffering, I think, for the past year and a half. And I think it might actually make contact to maybe make some sense to maybe put these two groups together to have a discussion about, okay, hey, these are your voters, right? And if you want to retain your, let's say, position in the next election, maybe you should serve some of these situations and really get some ideas out. So I don't know if that's going to be a financial or one of those other needs type donation, but I think that kind of engagement really puts Bukit Vista in a position where we are we're doing community support. We're actually giving back, and we're thinking about ways to, if we don't have the power ourselves to transform, then let us find people to help transform our partners as well. We did this successfully, I think, with the employee community, right? When we didn't know how something worked, we would go and find an expert. We started our startup masterclass, and we started sharing and bringing this to employee communities. And it wasn't financial. It wasn't like we were paying people or finding, but it was actually pretty good. And that, elevated into other innovations like the BBE talk, the BBC talk, which is something that has actually become something quite powerful too as well. So that's how I'd like to maybe expand this discussion and also think of ways to implement giving, but also giving in different levels at all layers of the Maslow pyramid. Okay, that's in summary.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Jing, for your opinions. So for this discussion, we have the conclusion that we need to redefine like what kind of donations that we want to give to our partners. And to do that, Kak Tendi will have community sharing session this Sunday. And so we will find out the result by next week, yeah, Kak Tendi. Oh, yeah.
Yes, Felisa.
Okay. Okay, then. Thank you. Does anyone else want to add any opinions to this? If not, we can move on to the next topic. Okay, thank you for your response. Okay, so the next topic is my delegation campaign. Okay, this is to Kak Lilis. Can CM take one intern from BI to continue my campaign for social media? So for the UGT campaign, it will be delegated to the PR team because for the next step is we have to outreach schools. And I think that would be more suitable if someone from PR do it. So yeah, Kak Arvi have contacted the PR and we'll have the answers tomorrow. So that is for the OGT campaign. And then for the social media campaign, we will need someone to be delegated to.
Yeah, let's wait for the answer from Lilis then. Yeah, this is
Okay.
like very specific. Yeah.
Okay, then we will wait from Kak Lilis for this answer. So moving on to the next discussion is from Kak Nadine. How is the onboarding process flow right now? Airtable or still Trello? And she found some pretty property stuck in some stages. Please elaborate the friction. Okay, from Kak Nadine, maybe you want to explain more about this topic?
Okay, thank you, Felicia. Yes, actually, just want to check like how is it going with the onboarding process since I haven't heard really much about that right now since we've been focusing on the some of the others matter as well like operation or is it full stack services like and such and such. And yeah, since there is some changes with the system as well, community team and BD, how is it going? Is it right now still in Airtable? I mean, in Trello, we cannot track the in leads come down. We cannot track the performance anymore, right? Since it's already 100% migrated to Trello, to Airtable. And how about CM? How can we track your onboarding progress right now?
Okay. I think onboarding process is Kak Ros' responsibilities, right?
So I'm the PIC of monitoring the partner onboarding program. For now, it's still at Trello, Nadine. Partner onboarding. About the plan to move Airtable, I don't know if Andreas if Andreas or any yang lain mau move it to Airtable. But for the progress is you can check already already done, mostly already done about the onboarding progress, and there's several new property which is like the owner still hard to have on-site meeting, and also several of them talk about after PPKM they will want to meet.
I see. Thank you, Rose, for the clarifications. Actually, my concern is this: like, how we got some several new partners, right? And then how can we delegate it to the CM right now for onboarding process? Since we have been updated to the Airtable, and you guys still use Trello. How should we proceed this?
I think Kak Tendi has something to say. Please, Kak
Okay.
Tendi.
Okay, yeah, thank you, Felicia. Yeah, so I think because currently we are in the what's called transition situation, right? And then there are still some partner on Trello haven't done yet on the welcoming program because there are several issue on the partner side as well, like the Nayaka, the owner not is busy or something, so we cannot do that maximal. And then like Vera Berker, the property currently is still a renovation, so we cannot continuing it for photo shoot and anything. So actually, I would like to ask Andreas. So on the Airtable, there are some what's called tab like PLG or property inside or something, and then there's also the option like that on the progress. For example, I see for the lead progress there is like a first approaching, postpone onboarding or something. So maybe to Andreas, I would like to request on the Airtable for add one more section for the partner welcoming program or CM onboarding process. So on there, we will update the status there, and then the CM just can see on there. And then my question is also for the previous article property, is there already updated on the Airtable or not yet? Like that for the proper on the Trello, like that. Maybe to Nadine.
Okay, Kak Tendi. Yes, actually, for all the cards and all the property that previously was in Leeds Countdown board, now it's already 100% migrated to the Airtable right now, and all the new properties that are coming is also now already in Airtable. So that's the flow in BD right now. But the one that still not fully migrated is when it's already achieved the MOU sign, then we
Mhm.
need to start the onboarding progress. Now, there's a different platform, right? Airtable and you and CM still using the Trello. That's, I mean, the concern is how can we bridge this, or probably CM start to using Airtable fully 100% for the onboarding process or everything. I think because the view for the onboarding process has already been done, yeah, Andreas. Let me go to
Maybe
Andreas.
Andreas, can you show us for the on your Airtable?
I'm sorry, what was it before Kanadin? That you said?
The community, the view for community onboarding progress.
Oh yeah, about that. Even though I've already added the framework uh, about I think 2 days ago, I think I should have a sub discussion with Katendi because I need to know which is the best framework for both BD and CM to work together. Because if I'm using something like this, wait, can I share screen? Wait a sec.
Yes, yes.
Is this it? Okay. Can you see the screen?
Yep.
Okay, okay. So basically from cut and the request. Oh, sorry. Wait. Aduh. Wait. Okay. I've added a new status of lead progress, which is after MOU signing. The BD should migrate the data into the new partner on board, and so that the CM could know about the new status on the property section or the property detail section. I don't know which one is which for CM to know better. I will add the lookup on the lead progress itself. So when the lead progress the new lead progress updated status is what is it again? Wait, oh yeah, new partner on board. CM will be notified using this activity section like this. BD will tag the CM responsible, and so they can start working on it immediately after the lead progress has been updated to new partner on board. How does that sound? And if that is not satisfactory enough, I think I need to have a sub discussion with Katrin.
I see. Okay, Andre. So basically, the framework is already done. Just I need some discussion to CM team if
Yeah,
there's
just
any things to be
confirm.
improved. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe they have a better idea in mind. I don't know.
Okay, I think that's could be discussed by you and also the CM team, but probably we need to decide when CM needs to start working on this framework, or if it's still like maybe in 2 weeks. How can we bridge this in the meantime in this
Okay,
2 weeks
sure.
gap?
And I also think I agree with Katendi. The underlying problem here is that we've already have some property that is already established in Trello. So since they are already in Trello, CM has the better option to continue it in also in PR and Trello as well. But since we are now starting to migrate into Airtable so far, I think in the future we can using this framework better. I think. But of
Okay.
course, more discussion is needed.
Okay, thank you, Andre. Probably go back to Katendi. Katendi, so when do you plan for the CM to start working on this Trello? Oh, in
Yeah.
this
So
framework.
yeah. So actually, I would like to what's called to make the guideline first before CM team can starting to make it clear all the process, the workflow as well. So I would like to discuss with Andreas the flow, and then also to check if the previous what's called the previous detail of the property on the Trello has been migrated to the Airtable like that. So I just want to make sure the CM team can working with the clear way on the Airtable like that.
Okay.
So maybe today I can also have a meeting, Andreas. What do you think?
Okay. So you're saying that CM team need more time to discuss about this, right? To start working this framework. And what should we do in the meantime, Katani?
No, actually, for this is just a platform, right? But the process itself is can be done whenever when the partner also is available, right? Because on Trello and Airtable, actually the step is same, just the what's called that's the platform. But karena today actually I would like to have the discussion. Maybe tomorrow we can also already can use the Airtable. So, but just to make sure the property the what's called the card on the Trello that is still in progress is already migrate to the Airtable, so we can continue it the previous process of onboarding property.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Back to you, probably, Felicia.
Okay, I think Kak Vidi wants to say something.
Yep. Maybe this is just an information. For example, if you have such projects again in the future, like regarding migration, please make sure that the existing process is still going on until the migration is fully complete, so that the pipeline will still be continued as usual, and then we can compare whether the one that we're doing currently and what we're migrating to is better or worse. So that could like sandbox. So for example, in the future, if Airtable apparently doesn't work, we should revert back to Trello, right? But then it's because it's been stopped, it doesn't work. So that's just one thing. So every project in the future that relies on a platform should be done concurrently and sandboxed in a sense. Next, I would actually this the more interesting topic is regarding the property stuck in certain stages. To Nadine, maybe I have a question. From your observation, which stage is the one that is currently blocked, and do you have like the empirical analysis of which part is the biggest blockage and how long?
I think it's been a long time problem about the photograph photo shoot source basically for
Yep,
VD.
and then
Since we already
mm,
we we have been facing this problem for a long time. I mean, we haven't really tried to solve this problem. Like we only have one source, one person to work on this,
I see.
and it makes all the onboarding process actually stuck because lack of
I
the
see. So the
resources.
underlying problem is that we do not have enough resource in the photography, yeah,
Yes,
photography
yes,
department.
that
Then
is.
let's be a good client and like approach the marketing team for the demand on this one, this particular resource, and see because that's just like they're providing a service with the client. We know that there's a blockage in that part. Let's approach them and like demand more in a sense, be more
Yeah,
demanding. And any other
yes.
blockage, Nadine, that you detected in the pipeline?
That's actually one that I detected, but this discussion to actually discover more if there is any other friction from the CM team.
Okay. Yeah. So the idea of having the both the Airtable is to detect this kind of stuff. So Andreas, make sure if we move to Airtable already, we can find this kind of insights, whether there are friction in movement of each stages. I think the HR team have gotten that kind of insights, right, sir? Like which part from this stage to another stage takes how long and what are the blockage, and then they can focus on reducing those numbers. So that's the kind of thing that we would like to see in the management of the stages. Okay, back to Felicia.
Okay, thank you, Ko Vidi. All right, and for this discussion, is it all clear from Kanadin?
From VD, I got you clearly, VD. So we need to still running the old framework, but basically since in BD we already 100% fully migrated, so I would need to to go back to my team and also um, to rerunning again the
Then
old
this
framework.
is another interesting question, maybe Miss Chair. From BD, you've fully migrated to Airtable, right? How do you feel? Is it easier to use Airtable compared to Trello, and what kind of additional perks that we can get if we were to move, right?
Actually, right now it's pretty well running in Airtable. We just need the some adaptations for the UX and UI experience. Yeah. But the thing is, when we both BD and CM still using the same platforms, we can just from MMO send and then we send to the Trello, right? Now for the new properties, we didn't create cards on
Oh yeah,
Trello.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's
I
only
mean,
yeah.
my question was like, you moved to Airtable already. What's good about Airtable? What kind of thing that is better compared to the existing system?
For the flow and also the progress can be tracked really detailed,
I
and
see.
also even though the insight still not
Still not connected
finished
yet,
yet,
yeah. Yep.
yeah, the insight still not connected, but to actually track the progress, it's running pretty well
Okay.
and not too complicated as card. But my concern in this discussion is actually how
Yes,
to
yes,
bridge
correct, correct.
OVD,
Yeah.
because the new properties that onboarded, we don't have card for that. So just
Yeah, there's a
if
broken pipe,
we
right?
yes, if we in this discussion, if we decide okay, still using the same framework as before, then probably BD cards, BD team needs to make the cards, right?
Yep.
So yeah, that's I'm just need to know what the actionable after this.
Yep, correct. So from BD team, the actionables will be to continue the also copy it to Trello also, and then from the CM team, start to the migration in Airtable. So it concurrently happen at the same time, so that we can compare, right? That's actionable, right?
Okay,
Okay,
yes, that's clear right
sounds
now.
good.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Kofidia and Kanadin. So for the conclusion in this topic is that uh, Kak Tendi with Andreas will have a sub-discussion meeting today, right? And then the CM team can continue with migrating the PRM Trello to Airtable. Okay, then. So that's all of the discussion. But I'm so sorry because I have to go to another meeting right now with the Ministry of Education team. So can anyone take
Sure, I'll take
charge
the
here?
chair.
Okay. Okay, thank you and thank you everyone. I'm so sorry
Okay.
I have to.
Thank you, Felicia. Since we're already done with the discussion management, shall we move to the card, Kak Tendi?
Is it already finished?
Yeah. There are no more topics, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so we'll move to the updates on the card. If we see here, let's do the project update. Please state the most important topic that you guys want to bring up, like the one that affects the whole team, and also maybe like some other frictions that you might need the team's recommendation or suggestions for help. First, from Kak Tendi, do you have any important updates, Kak?
Oh yeah, so actually on the Bifigo part, so I
Mm-hmm.
had discussed with with Nadia as well. Uh, I had tell some partner like Justin Ho as well in Rumah Pertama for the login because he is using yours, right? And
Yep.
then but there are still like a bug I think because on the dashboard there are like a one stay over what's called stay over like one, but when check on the booking there is no bookings like that. So I
Okay.
think there's some bug, but I had discussed with Nadine that I think it will be like new update next week like that. But yeah, I think the partner also need the accurate data on the Bifigo because they will use that instead of bigger.
Right. Okay. So maybe asking to the others, like we have a new system that we want to implement for the partners like this, and then it's still unstable, but do need the data to distribute this to our partners. If we have such a system, what do you guys think is the best course of option to like to mitigate this kind of bugs or maybe unexpected occurrences? Maybe I would like to ask Nadia. Nadia is from PD. She's here. What do you think, Nadia?
Yeah, well, for now, actually, all the bugs or the report actually coming directly from me, from the partner, especially the partners who I'm in contact with. So yeah, I think we need to think about like from the community part, actually.
What can community do?
Okay, because in employee, we usually the employee submit the bug report, like we have a tool for that. So how can we actually manage it for the partners? I
Okay,
mean,
so
should
from
the CM like
the CM, please
oh,
submit a bug report to PDI if such thing occurs, yeah?
mhm.
And maybe this is just an idea from me. Like if there are pivots, maybe we are like there are a lot of projects that are halted because we are afraid of the impact. For example, like this case, there's there's a reported stay over, but actually there are no bookings, and that might cause confusion with the partners. One thing that we can do is actually to set expectation, right? Just like what we've been doing. We mentioned that this is a pilot project, and we can check both at the same time. By setting the expectation, actually we sandbox a project. By sandboxing a project, the blast radius or the negative effect of the of project failing can be like mitigated, just like the Trello and Airtable project. We kind of like sandbox, put it into a controlled environment. So by setting expectation, actually we can do that as well, Katendi. What do you think?
Yes, I think so, VD. So it's not perfect yet, right? Because it's
Yep,
still like
correct.
new, and then we can tell that to the partner. Yeah, I think that will be work.
Okay, any more updates, Katendi?
Not yet now.
No, yeah.
From
Okay.
others.
Thank you very much, Katendi. From the updates from Rafik, according to the activities, there are no new activities yet. From this one, let's move on to Asa is not here as well. Ross, over to you. Do you have any important updates or maybe frictions that you want to discuss with the team?
I think new updates is from partner onboarding, but we already talked about that several partners yang apa namanya have long time to finish the onboarding because they have the friction is from them gitu.
Okay,
Like,
the friction is from them, yeah.
yeah.
But we have a solution to that already, or the only solution is to wait.
I already for several partners like Hyarta, I already give them solution about the Wi-Fi provider like that.
Mhm.
How about we help you to provide the Wi-Fi because itu almost 1 month onboardingnya itu belum selesai.
Because of
Terus
Wi-Fi.
owner also have slow response.
I see. Okay, okay. Maybe to Nadine. Nadine, there are some things that happens because just like what you mentioned from the marketing team, we don't have enough resource, but some are coming from the partners. Do you have any ideas on how to unblock these kind of issues?
Yes, for the preventions actions right now, these are the properties that onboarded long ago, right? For the preventions right now, we have the partner persona evaluations, right? That's the prevention things that we can do in video right now to detect this kind of issue earlier, even before we onboard them. And at the moment for yeah, I need to have a look more about this and discuss this with the
Okay,
team.
sure,
Actually.
sure. Look at the activities. Like anyone, please look at the activities for this one because it seems that this is one of the big problem in our onboarding process. And let's see how we can give suggestions, yeah, for this particular blockage. Thank you very much. Any other updates, Ross?
Only COVID.
Okay, thank you very much. Felicia is not here as well. Nadine, do you have any updates that you want to bring up or any frictions?
Okay, yes, for the B2B partnership, the one that the Bali
Yep.
Bay Villa, I already sent the proposal to them, basically based on the BI's idea and the current package that we can offer. I think we can start from that too, from there too. I mean, right now at the moment, and we can discuss it later. What after this, knowing their response, and then for the next, the Uluwatu community market expansions. Actually, yesterday I met with Bajana owners, and we scheduled the time to meet the Kepala Desa Adat of Uluwatu because they have the voice to that's
The
the key
influence
people,
lah.
the influence
Yeah.
to bring all the locals in Uluwatu.
Okay, that's
That's
actually interesting. Where do you get this kind of idea, Nadine, to like approach the head of the village, for example?
Actually, the networking idea is I'm always inspired by Jing, right? And I'm trying to apply this in Uluwatu community.
Okay, so very nice, Nadine. So no friction so far, yeah, in all your updates, yeah.
Yeah, just need more time to hang out with them. Yeah,
Okay,
just
okay, okay. Noted, noted.
that's
From the others, do you guys have any feedback or maybe like suggestions from for Nadine? Yes, sir.
I have like a feedback back over to Ross from what Nadine just had actually spoken.
Yep.
Sometimes I think the idea of in marketing, I think it's called the bandwagon effect. Yeah, Ross. So this idea is if everybody else, I feel this especially right now because I'm enrolling my daughter into a school, and the thing that strikes me is like it's taking a longer process for her case, right? But you immediately feel the motivation when you see other people getting in and you're not getting in, right? And so that I think if you can illustrate that and bring that to the partner who, let's say, is a little bit lagging behind, that definitely helps, I think, create the correct context and motivation, right? So you could describe it like, okay, we've had 10 partners on board this month. You're actually still waiting behind. The other partners are on their way, already starting the revenue and such. Would you like to wait another 2 months before you start, right? And have all this revenue go into another person's pocket. But I think illustrating that sort of sense of urgency and getting the community also to if that happens, you'd have to demonstrate it, right? You'd have to be able to show that. But I think by showing that and by actually utilizing this community effect, you can motivate people who are a little bit of the laggards in the group. So I think what Nadine's doing is actually pretty interesting and can be applied also to overcome
The
general
awareness as well.
onboarding. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
As well.
I can
And
see
create
this
a common
actually
sense.
in awareness. To Carousel, for example, or Ross is creating articles, right? Still, or blogs. Are you still creating blogs for the website, Ross?
Not yet. The last time is when I have internship last.
Okay. So the last time was during internship, but actually this is actually a good idea from Nadine as well. But like for example, if you have just like networking with the head of the village, and then like maybe create an article based on that, and then post it in the group. Maybe some of the partners in the area will be they know the people, and then we have to understand the audience that we have. We know that people from Bali actually like have this familial bond or something like that, like relations, so that they can listen. Yeah, Nadine.
Yes, I think this is the best timing to create that kind of article because the Kepala Desa Adat Pecatu just got win the election. So it's kind of like the discussion could be posted and could be one of, like realisasi of the Desa Adat, I think it's beneficial for him too.
Yep. Share the assets, Nadine. So the assets from one section of some sub department can be utilized by the community managers as well for their outputs. Yes, sir. Over to you.
I think that's an excellent point. And we're getting a lot of momentum around this idea, so I really like where this brainstorming is going. Nadine, I think what you just illustrated actually demonstrates another point. When we have actually, let's say, a newsletter, the thing that Ross has created, let's say blog, when we actually start producing news, it actually helps the partners that have something news that they would like to report to the rest of the community, such as like, I won the election, by the way. And I think when you actually start putting that in the newsletter, you actually start becoming like a valuable media partner for certain people as well. So that generates this positive feedback cycle that's really, really beneficial over time. And that can actually enhance all kinds of things, right? You can get prestige, you can get access, you can start creating a real community around like what you're actually reporting through your blogs and your messaging.
Yep, exactly. So please have maybe if you're interested, Ross, or maybe Carizal, have a discussion with Nadine to investigate more regarding the asset that she has right now. Any more updates, Nadine? Or that's it?
That's it. That's pretty much it for me.
If that's that, then let's move on to the next update. Andreas, do you have any important updates or maybe frictions you want to bring up to the team?
Maybe you can click on it, Covid.
This one?
Yeah, yes, this one.
Yep.
Yeah, that is my update actually. So complete migration on canvassing. As for the other campaigns, we gradually should be created along the way. And for the second update, I'm already on progress on the insight documentation. I've already set the like the insight framework, like which insight should I take on every month or every 2 weeks. And after that, I should just need to fill out the details and should be ready to be used by PIC for Scrum. And then the third one is the finished documentation for latest framework as well.
Okay, so
No friction. Aside from that friction
the
with
discussion,
yeah, from that
the
discussion,
discussion. All right.
no more.
Okay. Please update it also in the card after you found a conclusion with Katendi, yeah, Andres, yeah. Any
Okay.
more updates then?
Nah.
Nah, okay.
Oh yeah. Also, I
Yep,
speak also for Kyla. Kyla said she needs to pray. So
yep.
yeah.
Any important
No
updates?
update. No update from her.
No updates, yeah. Okay. One thing actually, Christabel is already off-boarded, right, Katendi?
Oh, yes, really. I can
Yes.
confirm.
Are there already the delegations so that we can move the card and also clean up the list?
Yes,
Um,
actually, we had Felicitas to get the paper for the delegation. Really.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
tomorrow actually the
For Felicia and Christabel, yeah.
mm.
Okay, sure.
Christabel, yeah, I think she also because Christabel mostly communicate with Lilis. Yeah.
Okay. Please confirm to Lilis, yeah. Relay the message to Lilis to have the handover as smooth as possible for this one. Okay. I think that's it for our updates. Thank you very much, everyone, for attending the Scrum. Please complete on the actionables that have been discussed during the discussions, and maybe if any updates from your friends interest you, you can approach them through Slack or Discord for further engagement and also discovery. That's it. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.